And this be from Cash, not from YouTube.
I'm in love with you, girl, and I do anything for you to know. We'll take a $100 Cavalli, 100 grand spent at the Louis store.
What's up, y'all? Bro, look at my hair. Like, it's literally so much darker than when I first dyed it in my last video. But as y'all can see by the title today, I got a story time for y'all. This was so unexpected. It's literally a Wednesday, a school night, but it's like I have no other time to make this video. Like, I got work the rest of this week and next week, so it's like I have no other time to make this video. I was supposed to do like a rain y'all back to school fits, but I just thought y'all would want a story time more. Like, y'all been asking me for a story time, so why not give it to y'all? Like, is it the light? Hold on, I think I like it better when it's dark. Yeah, that's team. Yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a story time, you know, cool. But before we get into this video, I just want to thank all of you for loving me so much. You know, we're all human, we all get into our heads, and you know, sometimes I get in my head too. But I want to thank you, if you're not a hating ass bitch. I want to thank you that's watching this video for keeping up with me, supporting me. Like, thank you. I really love you, genuinely. And you know, like, I was watching this podcast over the weekend, to be exact, and I was just like, damn, like, it's just so real, for real. Like, we all need a person, we all need to feel loved. Like, that's just a part of being human. Like, who don't want to feel fucking loved, you know what I'm saying? So if you're watching this video, if you love me, you have to love yourself. Like, I want all of you to love yourself so much, because it's only one you. And don't put nobody else before you, because if you put somebody else before you, you go get hurt in the long run. Trust, like, trust. But yeah, I've been in my own like little lane. Like, I've been chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like, working, everything been cool, single as a Pringle. So, you know, if you're watching this video and, you know, like, you a tall, brown skin, tatted up, black man, you know, you can hit my line. If you a tall Hispanic, you can hit my line, you know what I'm saying? Like, I won't get in trouble. But anyways, as y'all can see by the title, yes, he snuck me in. Did we get caught? Maybe, but it's okay. It's alright though, you know? Well, I didn't get caught. That's on him. So, I think I want to name this boy, can't name him Edgar, can't name him Chris. We're gonna name him Damian. I don't think I ever used Damian like for one of my story times, so we're gonna name him Damian for this story time. So, Damian is a tall Hispanic. Edgar, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Edgar's. Like, y'all, they been having me in a chokehold since like the 8th grade, the 7th. Yeah, they dog my ass out every time. Great. I want to say Damian was about 6 foot 6'1". I'm 5'6", so keep that in reference too. So, you know, I had a little tall Hispanic John, so I'm like, I had a baddie, like, what? So let's get into how we met. So we met this summer. The exact day was July 14th. I remember because I had a scare this summer. So, summer morning, I'm just scrolling on TikTok. Don't got shit else to do. You know, laughing at funny little videos, liking shit. Then I go to my profile. You know, when you go to that profile, you can see them profile views up at the top. In my profile views, it always say 99, like 99 plus. I kid y'all not, I do not check my profile views. So, I just start scrolling through my profile views. I'm scrolling, okay, cool. You know, not really seeing nothing that's catching my attention, no shade. But I scroll down a little bit more, I see a fine Hispanic man. Like, I'm like, damn, like, who is that? You know, how he find my account? Like, this a baddie, like, for real. So I tap on his page. As soon as I tap on his page, bio, Houston, Texas, with the pen. Baby, you ain't gotta tell me twice. You ain't gotta tell me we live in the same area twice. I kid you not. I'm scrolling. So basically, as I'm scrolling on TikTok, I feel like I didn't seen enough of his, you know, shit that he posts on TikTok. So what would anybody else do? They'll scroll back up to that bio and see if they got their Instagram linked, which he did. So I tap on the Instagram, okay, cool. He got a public page. I'm scrolling to the page. He seemed like real chill. Like, he don't even seem like a groupie type, like, for real. So I'm tapping through the highlights. Then, I kid you not, all I do, he had just recently posted, so I just view his story. Okay, cool. View his story, cool. Swipe out of his page, like, I'm going on by my day. Like, okay, I seen some fine shit, moving on. Like, ain't nothing to it. So boom, I remember like a few hours later, I kid you not, a few hours later, I just get like a follow from him. I follow back. Y'all, I kid you not, 2 minutes after like I follow back, I get a text from him. I'm like, okay. When I get this text, it's not no regular text. Why is it in vanish mode? here we go. As soon as I seen it was in Vanish Mode, I'm like, here we go. Like, I'm like, okay, red flag number one. So when I seen this, I'm just like, oh yeah, this definitely like a DL, no shade. Like, so when I opened his messages, he just said like, what's up? So you know me, I'm just like, shit, like I'm chilling. I'm like, what up with you? You know what I'm saying? You can't keep the conversation like too dry. So cool, he introducing himself or whatnot. Like, we having an ongoing conversation. What I hate about Vanish Mode is once you swipe out of that conversation, like, baby, it's up to you to remember what the last thing he said. It's up to you. So basically, you know, like we got an ongoing conversation going. Me, y'all, I feel like it don't take that long to fall in love. Like, call me delusional, that shit takes like 30 minutes. I'm sorry, call me delusional, like it really do. Like, it was a red flag. I'm feeling him too early, but I'm just like, damn, like bro really cool on some shit. Like, he was telling me how like I'm the baddest gay boy he ever seen. Like, how I was just so bad. Like, he was just fantasizing over me. I was like, okay, cool. Red flag number two, like once they over fantasize, like they just give like they trying to use you on some shit. Like, that's a red flag. So I'm like, thank you. Like, I really get this all the time, so I'm not really like, it didn't move me for real. I'm just trying to like really blur out the red flags because bro was too fun. Like, I'm telling you, and like I just felt like a nigga ain't never talked to me like how he was like talking to me. I feel like he was really like applying pressure. Like, okay, cool. So at this time, I still haven't told my friends about him because like I was just scared. I didn't know how long this was gonna last. Like, if he was just gonna randomly block me and just be done. Cause you know, like when you're dealing with a DL, you could just fall asleep, you wake up, you blocked. Like, well damn nigga, like I didn't even do anything. Like, things are about to pick up. So basically this nigga, like he started talking freaky out of nowhere. Like, I kid you not. You know, like I'm feeling it, but at the same time, like I'm not. Hold on, Tati calling. I feel like I say this every story time. Basically, I'm feeding into it, but at the same time, like I'm not feeding into it. Like, I don't know. I just felt like I was so bored, so I wanted to feel something. I kind of just took what I could get. Like, I was just so lonely. Like, it's summertime. Like, I kind of got bored. I got tired of like going outside every day, like for real. I was outside like every day summer. Speed up, like, so where Damian lived, I don't want to disclose where I live, but like Damian lived in Jersey Village. If you know where I live at, you know Jersey Village is like not even probably 10 minutes away. Like, I kid you not, like you can get to Jersey Village so easily. So he's like, he lives in Jersey Village, it's on the 3rd. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you go to JV high school because that's the high school out there. He like, nah, like I don't go to school, it's on the 3rd. I'm like, okay, cool, where this where I stay, you know, you're not that far. So once he found out that he lived like hella close to me, he just started like applying hella pressure. I kid you not. Like, the shit that he's saying, like he applying pressure. He started talking about like seeing me in person. I'm like, okay, cool, like here we go. To my understanding, it made sense to me for him to come over to my house, because during the summertime, like from the morning to like probably the late afternoon, I got the whole house to like myself. So it's like I got the house to myself all day, 5 days a week. I don't even gotta sneak you in. You can walk to the door. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know, you can just come over to my crib. Like, we won't get caught. Like, he started talking about how he don't want to come over here for the first link. He want me to go over there. Okay, red flag. Like, that's really some setup shit, because he was also talking about how he had like 4 siblings plus his parents. So I'm like, if you got 4 siblings plus your parents and you want me to like, you want me to come at night? That makes no sense when we could have like the whole day at my crib. Like, in the back of my head, I'm like, that shit don't seem right. So this is when I told Christina, I'm like, Christina, this was going on. Like, this boy, like we wanna see each other, but he just wanted to come over there first, but it's risky. Christina was like, I don't think you should do it. It just seemed like some setup shit for real. As days go by, I'm just like still trying to convince him to like come to my place. I guess he still has in his mind that he not trying to like come over here. I'm like, okay, cool, like I'ma just risk it. No, I was just like, fuck it, Justin, like just risk it. So let's get to linking. Before we linked, he was so fucking scared, y'all, like about my YouTube channel. Like, he was so scared. He was like, nah, I don't want to be like one of them niggas that like you really expose. Like, and I'm just like, they wouldn't even know it's you for real, because like the only reason somebody knows him if they go through my general on Instagram. Like, because every nigga I fucked with, I keep him in my general. So he like, yeah, like I'm just scared over that shit. Like, I'm just really nervous. Well, if you don't fuck me over, then you don't got nothing to be nervous about, because why would I go expose a random that ain't do shit to me? He like, okay, cool. So it comes time to link. I'm just like, cool, like I'm gonna go over there, like just fucking I'm gonna go over there. So usually like my mom, she go to bed early as fuck. I kid you, like my mom, she could go to bed at like 9 o'clock. The thing is with my dad, he'll stick around a little bit. Like, my dad could fuck around and stick around to like 10:30, 11ish. This day my parents was both tired. This window right here, it like make a noise like when you open it. It make like an alarm noise. So I'm like, bro, like what if this bitch just start making like an alarm noise and like it just go off? I have 2 windows in my room, so it's that one and it's also that one. I'm on my room, it's a mess. I got 2 windows, so I'm like, shit, I'm gonna just go through the other one. Now the other one, it don't make no sound, so I'm like, okay, cool, I should be good. I open the window, and it make this loud ass, like, scorching sound. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I just managed to, like, get out that hole. I'm like, okay, cool. So my Uber was, like, 2 minutes away. So I'm just waiting outside for the Uber. I'm waiting outside for the Uber. It's, like, I'm gonna say, like, 11:30 at night. As soon as my Uber pull up, bro, he just canceled the ride. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm scared in a bitch. So I called another Uber. Had to wait, like, 12 more minutes. Cool, the Uber get there. ETA was, like, I want to say, what? Probably 17 minutes. So I text bro, I'm like, I'm on my way, this and the third. He not responded. I kid you not, he didn't respond for like a good 6 minutes. Like I'm scared because like I'm already in the Uber. I'm like, bro, like if I get there and bro not there, I'm gonna be like hella pissed. So basically like the whole Uber ride, I'm just scared as fuck. Already prepared, I really didn't plan on doing shit because like he wasn't applying that kind of pressure. And like I said, I don't give it up easy to niggas. Like if I gave it up easy, I'll be somebody's in, no shade. So I'm just nervous the whole car ride. I'm texting my homegirls. I'm like, bro, like I'm scared, y'all. Like what the fuck, what if this nigga try some setup shit? Like what if when I get in his house, like he got his homeboys over or some shit and they just like rob me? Like I'm scared, like I'm real life scared. So he responded back, he just cleaned up his room and he told me I was gonna have to sneak through the window. He lived on the like first floor of his house, so he was like, yeah, you just gotta have to like come through the side and sneak through the window. I'm like, okay, like cool. So I want to say like 3 minutes before like I arrived to his neighborhood, like y'all, I'm just shaking. Like I'm really shaking because I don't really do this. Like I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I don't do this shit for real. Like it's midnight, I'm with a random, like I never met this nigga a day in my life, but I meet him like at midnight. So basically, I remember we pull into his neighborhood and I tell the Uber to drop me off like a few houses before. Cause like, I tell the Uber to drop me off a few houses before cause like I at least wanna peep the scenery before I just get out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't wanna get out and like, you don't know what you walking into. So I'm like, bro, just drop me off a few houses before. Cool, he dropped me off. So I'm just walking down the street. I'm walking down the street. I'm on the phone with Tati. But Tati was just like, shit, like, just walk into it like YOLO type shit. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. So I'm texting him like, okay, like I'm down the street, I'm walking. He's like, okay, cool. So at this time he opening the window so I can like, you know, come through that hole. So basically, y'all, I'm just so motherfucking scared. I get to his house, I walk through the side, like where the gate at and shit, and like the gate, it was like cracked open. So I open the gate, it made like a little noise. I'm scared as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? So he was like, he only got one camera and that's like the front door. So how I came like through the side, like you couldn't see me at all. So basically, I just remember like climbing through his window. Now I'm in his room, bro. Y'all remember I said he was 6 foot, 6'1"? It gave 5'8". I'm like, I know this nigga fucking lying. Like, I'm like, bro, I know bro did not just lie about his height. I'm looking at him, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you're not short, but like he's shorter than like what this nigga say he was. First link, I'm not a hoe, so it's like first link, I'm just thinking like we about to chop it up, we finna vibe. No, y'all, when I tell you this boy starts taking his clothes off. So when he starts taking his clothes off, I'm like, bro, like I know this nigga not drunk. I'm like, no. And like I'm just like, Justin, like don't do this shit, you gonna regret this shit, you gonna regret this shit. So he started taking his clothes off. He started off with his shirt, then he had on these like gym shorts, so he take off the gym shorts. I'm like, fuck. So now he just in his underwear and like he was hard as fuck already. I kid you not, bro was so fucking hard. I'm looking at his dick through his motherfucking underwear. I'm like, damn, like that shit big as fuck. But I'm like, bro, you cannot let this nigga crack on the first link. So basically like he pushed up on me trying to kiss and shit, and I'm just turning my face. I'm like, fuck no, like this not what I want. Like at the last minute, I'm like, this not what I want. But yeah, he just pushing up on me, like trying to kiss on me and shit. I'm like, bro, like back up. That's when he take off his underwear. I'm like, this shit really about to happen. I'm like, it's really about to happen. It's really about to happen. He tried to pull down my pants, and like I wouldn't let him do that. That's when he tried to like lift up my shirt to tear out my shirt. I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna do this. I'm just like, bro, like we ain't gonna chop it up before like you just trying to get straight into it. Like I ain't even agree to do this shit. And he like, oh yeah, that's what I thought this was all about. So I'm like, so this all you want? And he was basically like, shit, yeah. I'm like, fuck no. I just started getting loud. I'm like, you think I'm some easy ass bitch? Like, I ain't one of these bitches you could just fucking let go. Like, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? So yeah, I'm getting loud. He like, bro, you need to chill, you need to chill. So I'm like, nah, nigga, fuck that. Like, I'm like, you weird, like you weird. Mind you, I had already expressed it, bro. Like when we was texting, I was like, I don't like niggas that do that. Like, because I'm not easy, and that's what separates me apart. Like, I don't like niggas that do that. So he was cool with it in the messages, but now like it's giving something totally opposite. I got my motherfucking phone. I ordered that motherfucking Uber so fast. How dare you try to like just crack? Like that's so disrespectful. Like you don't even care. Like you don't even know who I am. Like I'm really a good person. All you want to do is crack. Like nah. So I'm looking for my shit in his room because the room was dark as fuck. So I got my flashlight on looking for my shit. I opened his room door. Mind y'all, I don't know who up in his house. I don't know if the siblings running around. I don't know if the parents in the living room. I opened his room door, walk out. He tried to grab me. I pushed him back. He tried to grab me. Then he chasing me as I'm walking like out the house. I just opened the front door. I walked the fuck out. As soon as I walked the fuck out, yeah, one of them cameras, you know, like the type of cameras, it's like once motion is detected, the light pops up. Y'all, as soon as I walked out the crib, it was basically like this. That light flashed on my ass so motherfucking hard. I was like, shit, if they know, they know. And I just like walked down the street. I started walking down the street. He stayed in the house. Bro, he texted me. He was like, bro, you tripping? What if my people heard you? I'm texting him like, I don't care. And then he told me something, nah, come back. So nigga, I'm definitely not gonna come back. And so I walked to the front of the neighborhood. And when I walked to the front of the neighborhood, I flagged down the Uber. While I'm in the Uber, I called Christina. I'm like, Tina, like, what the fuck? Like, he did actually try my character. Tina, like, I told you it was gonna go like this. So I get back home. It's like 1 o'clock. I go to like check his page, blocked. This how it's gonna go anyway. Like if I would have let you crack, you would have blocked me anyway. So I'm like, cool, you know, you're lost. Now, did he ever get caught on that camera? I have no idea. Kind of not my place. I didn't get caught. But yeah, that wraps up that story. I just want to give y'all a quick little story time. You know, y'all been asking me for a story time. I thought y'all would enjoy this story time coming from this pretty face. Drop down in the comments what y'all would like. I mean, if y'all want to see something, like, drop it down in the comments. Until then, like I said in this video, make sure y'all love yourself. Put yourself first. No one else will be able to love you like you can love yourself, because at the end of the day, it's only one you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all so much.